قتل غزال مقدس، فيلم غريب يتمحور حول طبيب جراح يعيش مع زوجته طبيبة العيون وطفليهما في بيت كبير، يرتبط بعلاقة دونية مع صبي، وتدريجيا يتسلل الصبي في حياة عائلته، وسرعان ما يتضح أن غايته هي الانتقام من الطبيب لأنه كان مخمورا عندما أجرى عملية لوالده مات على أثرها، ويطلب منه أن يضحي بأحد أفراد عائلته عقابا أو تموت العائلة كلها تدريجيا. وعندما يرفض الطبيب يصاب أبناء عائلته بوباء مشل لا علاج له. الفيلم من إخراج المخرج اليوناني السريالي يورغوس لانثيموس.
I think for us it was mostly about the inability of human beings to give an answer to certain moral questions or dilemmas that they face in life.
الأسئلة الأخلاقية التي يطرحها لانثيموس أمام شخصيات فيلمه وجمهور المشاهدين يستحيل الجواب عليها. هل كان الجراح مذنباً؟ وهل كان معاقبة عائلته عدلاً؟ وهل يمكن أن يضحي بفرد من أفراد عائلته من أجل حمايتها؟
We never construct a film by saying this is where we want to get at, so let's make a story that leads us there. It's mostly the other way around. It's mostly starting with an idea about the situation and figuring out whether that's something that is complex enough for us to explore in order to create all these kind of questions around themes in our lives. So I think the more questions we raise, the more interesting and intriguing it seems to us to be continuing with the story that we're making. Yeah, I think most of the times we feel like the best point to end our story is a dead end of some kind, a dead end that will allow people to continue what they saw in their minds and try and answer some of the questions themselves or realize that they cannot.
يعالج لانثيموس في أفلامه قضايا سياسية واجتماعية وإنسانية بأسلوب سينمائي فريد من نوعه وحبك صادمة وشخصيات غريبة الأطوار. في عام 2009 تناول في فيلمه دوغتوث قصة أب يحبس أولاده منذ ميلادهم في بيته الكبير حتى يسقط نابهم العلوي ويقنعهم أن بيتهم هو العالم ولا يعيش خارجه سوى الوحوش الكاسرة، ويتحكم بلغتهم ويغذيهم بحقائق غير صحيحة ويعاقب من يخالفه بقسوة ويكافئ من يطيعه. الفيلم بهر النقاد ونال ترشيحا لجائزة الأوسكار في فئة أفضل فيلم بلغة أجنبية. وفي عام 2011 قدم فيلم ألبس الذي تدور قصته حول مجموعة ممثلين يعرضون على أسر تنحوا لشخصيات أمواتهم مقابل أجر رمزي من خلال تعلم الأشياء التي كان يتقنها الأموات قبل مماتهم. وفي عام 2015 أخرج أول فيلم بالإنجليزية من بطولة النجمين العالميين كولين فارل وريتشل وايز، وهو سرطان الماء، الذي يحكي قصة مطلق يعيش في مدينة يتم فيها احتجاز أي أعزب في فندق، ويفرض عليه أن يجد شريكة حياة له خلال 45 يوما، وإلا يتم تحويله إلى حيوان من اختياره وإطلاقه في الغابة. الفيلم حقق ترشيحا لأوسكار أفضل سيناريو أصلي وترشيحا لجولدن جلوب أفضل ممثل لفارل.
Now, have you thought of what animal you'd like to be if you end up alone?
Yes, a lobster.
What attracted you to working
to
with
the
him?
lobster?
Was it him?
No, I'd seen Dogtooth.
The script?
I'd seen Dogtooth. Certainly wasn't him. No, we had a chat on Skype for an hour and a half, and he said nothing. We said nothing. We said about 40 words in an hour and 25 minutes. You know, no, I had seen Dogtooth a few years prior to reading The Lobster, and I loved it. Like Rachel Weisz did when she saw Dogtooth, she came out of Dogtooth and called her agent. I forget that I can do things like that sometimes. Not saying that everyone will answer, but I can at least try. But I didn't, but I came out of Dogtooth. Oh, I was blown away, Sam, like I rarely am. And then when I heard 3 or 4 years subsequent to that, my agent called and said, there's this Greek filmmaker, he did a film a few years ago, got a lot of attention called Dogtooth, and I went, oh God, that was something.
فضلاً عن فارل، أفلام لانثيموس السريالية جذبت نجوم هوليووديين على غرار ريتشل وايز التي تشاركه البطولة في سرطان الماء، ونيكول كيدمان التي تجسد دور الزوجة في قتل غزال مقدس، وإيما ستون التي تؤدي دور البطولة في فيلمه المقبل المفضل.
It's impressive that you even took the first one, given how surreal that project was.
Yeah, it's tasty.
What tasty about it? Tell me.
I don't know anyone else that writes the way he and Efthemis Philippou, who's his co-writer, write. I don't know anyone that creates the worlds that they create and inhabits them with the behaviors that they inhabit them with, you know? And so it's just a remarkably unique experience going to work with him. And then the going to work with him part, you see Yorgos on the set and you see how specific he is, how gentle but doggedly determined he is, and you watch his process and it's really beautiful to see. And so just being around what I perceive to be that level of brilliance is, you know, it's now a no-brainer, you know. If he ever asked me to work with him again, I would imagine it's as close to not really mattering what the material is.
يملأ لانثيموس أفلامه بالألغاز والاستعارات والرموز متحدياً المشاهد أن يفسرها بنفسه ويستنتج منها ما يريد. ورغم أنه يعالج مواضيع معاصرة مختلفة في أفلامه إلا أن هناك عوامل مشتركة وأهمها القوى الإلهية والعقاب والثواب. الأب يعاقب ابنته التي تخالفه في دوغتوث، ومسؤولو الفندق في سرطان الماء يحرقون يد مذنب بجهاز تحميص الخبز، وفي مقتل غزال مقدس يشل أطفال الطبيب، ولكن لانثيموس يصقل هذا العنف المرعب بالسخرية العبثية.
Oh, you're my best friend in the whole world.
I don't think I'm your best friend in the whole world.
His world is not one of naturalism. It's bizarre to say this, but the most believable, I think, are real film he shot with regards to what could actually happen in the world is certainly not Lobster, not this, Alps actually probably, but Dogtooth as well, you know. But even then, his world isn't one of naturalism. Everything is off-center. Everything is awkward, even though the people within the world don't feel like they're off-center, don't feel like they're awkward. That would be doubling down.
عوالم لانثيموس يقطنها شخصيات لا تبدو كبشر بل كآلات متحركة تتحدث بهدوء وجدية وعلى نحو متقطع، وتصرفاتها غير منطقية ومضحكة، ويضع حاجزا بيننا وبين المعايشة والتصديق عبر الأداء التمثيلي الجاف والحوارات العبثية الساخرة والنظرات الزجاجية واختفاء الحياة من تفاصيل الفيلم.
We rarely start by a character. We rarely start by saying, let's have this character and that character, and then try and figure out a story. We start from the situation or the idea or the story, and that leads us into what kind of character we need to build in order to create the complexity and contradictions and conflicts that we need to create in order to explore a certain theme.
So you let the actor, come up with your own interpretation.
It's all in the script, whatever way. You know, I've never had a conversation with him about character. I've had little bits of conversations with him about behavior. I think from seeing Dogtooth and seeing Alps, I think I had my own version of understanding the tone of the worlds that he creates, even as different as all the worlds are.
And then I took from the Lobster.
And then you took from the Lobster, and everyone's like in the Lobster. We didn't all the actors didn't get together and go, let's speak in as muted a way as possible. None of us had that conversation. We all just kind of, through some symbiosis, stepped in line together.
But I think much of it just comes from the writing and my approach into materializing it, you know, the written text into a film. I think, you know, the actors that I work with understand the tonality of the film and the material, and it's just a straightforward thing. It just makes sense. It's a natural progression from the written word to making a film.
Did he write this role specifically for you?
No, he had a process. I think he was thinking of a few actors, I think.
I try to reach a point where I feel confident about the story and the screenplay, and then I start to add elements. So when I know what we have as a text and as a screenplay, I try to enhance every aspect of that material by choosing the right person to be in the film, by setting it in the right space and place, by the atmosphere we create by filming it, or the sound we use.
لا يمكن تصنيف أفلام لانثيموس في نوع سينما معين، إذ أنه ابتكر نهجاً سينمائياً خاصاً به يمزج فيه الرعب والسخرية والإثارة والجريمة والدراما النفسية لطرح قصصه المروعة. ورغم الانزعاج من بشاعة محتواها، إلا أن الجمهور يستمتع بمشاهدتها وينغمس في تحليل معانيها. لهذا هناك ترقب لفيلمه المقبل، وهو المفضل الذي يتوقع أن يعرض في مهرجان كان السينمائي هذا العام. حسام عاصي، BBC.